When twerking goes wrong, what the hell?
She's the flight attendant whose twerking cost her dream job.
I didn't think that.
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel. City boy! She gonna have to go to TA, Twerking Anonymous. Yeah, twerkaholics. Man, they got problems, man. These damn twerkers out there. Oh, she wearing a pearl necklace, too. Damn message. Hey, I like those pearls. Pearl, hello. Anyways, this has been making the rounds. I haven't seen the full video, but I did hear about a female who was twerking on a plane. Y'all ever seen that movie Snakes on a Plane? Anyways, yo, twerking on a plane and gets fired. Fired. And guess what? It's the racisms and the oppressionisms because yeah, you're supposed to be able to do sexualized dancing in the workplace and then put it on the internet for it to go viral. Yeah, because that's how, yeah, slay queen, girl boss. Yee! Anyways, this is the world we live in, you guys. So we're going to get into it. Now, before we do, I'm getting these clips from the one and only, the Poor Man's Podcast. Cast. Make sure you go to his channel, and leave a comment, and a like, and say Pegasus, Black Pegasus sent you. I might put the video in the description. My thing is I feel like a call to action is more important. Like, yo, I'm showing his channel. I'm like, yo, go there. Because I don't watch the full clips. You know what I mean? So you can go see the rest of this, and he just drops banger after banger, almost every day. So, yeah, beast mode. And he's almost at his 1 million subs. So am I subbed to his channel? If not, we subbing right now. I think my other, yeah, I'm subbed. Both of my channels are subbed to this fool. He drops heat. Anyway, support him. And then let's get into this. If you want to support me, hey, baby, I'm Black Pegasus. Welcome to the motherfucking show. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and then just go ahead and twinkle your toes, twinkle your boos, you know what I'm saying? And hit that description from my other channels. Let's go. Let's see some twerky, baby. Twerk me. Like, that's wild. Okay. I ain't see a G-string.
She's the flight attendant whose twerking cost her dream job.
I didn't think that, being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time.
She did not think that acting like a child on work hours. Okay. Let's go back and hear that again. Look at that. Ooh. Imagine a man doing this, man. Shaking his junk in front of the camera at work. Imagine what would happen to a man if he's shaking that wang, man, right in front of the camera, letting, the gray sweats, he's dressed in his flight attendant suit and he just shaking the snake, man. Snakes on the plane. Dancing, doing all this. What would happen? You know what would happen. So why is it, hey, she just got a little piece of that equality, man. All that equality y'all been asking for. Here you go. Here, hit the button.
Hold up. Hey, for my niggas
who be at. Okay, let's go.
Her dream job.
I didn't think that.
Apparently her dream job is twerking. Apparently her dream job is hitting that pole work. Because her dream job ain't being a flight attendant, because that's not what flight attendants do. I mean, you could have some fun. But that, and then putting it on the interwebs, like that's something you send to your friends. Like, see, that's why, man, these people need so much damn attention these days.
Being so happy can turn into something like this.
Nell Diallo was having a great time dancing and twerking in the aisle on an empty plane before an early morning flight.
I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?"
Bruh, I hope you guys are watching and listening to what she's saying. She wants to take no accountability. And you know who needs to take some accountability? Whoever was holding that phone, filming her. Because they didn't get fired. They're like, oh, don't tell that I was filming you. They're over there like, go girl, wake yourself up. I had to hype myself up before work. Twerking is a form of caffeine now? Twerking is the new coffee? What the bro? This is the thing, man. These people, they want to make all this stuff acceptable for society. And I'm not mad at her dancing. I'm really not. I'm a pretty cool boss. Like, I own a couple businesses, but let's just keep it real. Is that acceptable behavior for like a corporate company? Like, are we just being 100? And I keep it real. Like, if I hired someone like this and they were doing some shit like that, you think that's going to go over well for my company? You think that's going to go over well with my wife? She going to be like, what the is going on at the job? I'd be like, baby, yo, come on now. Anyways, that's wild. It's wild. It's just unacceptable behavior for a business professional, right? You got the suit on, you know. I don't expect to see military people twerking, police officers twerking, bankers twerking. You know, I expect to. Who twerks? Chicks at the club and strippers. Is you a chick at the club or a stripper? No. So why are you twerking at work? A place of business professionalities, huh?
Up and kind of get myself like hyped up for my day, basically.
She posted the video on TikTok along with the caption, "What's wrong with a little twerk before work?" But after the video went viral, she says Alaska Airlines fired her.
You're fired!
Another young person.
See, United Airlines will probably pick her back up, though. Let's keep it real, because she got fired from Alaska Airlines. United is woke, man. Go watch those little intro videos. Pay attention to those. The intro videos they have on the back of the seats. I'm like, what the hell is this, man? Ain't no airplane look like this for real, man. Come on, bruh. But hey, let's go.
Video went viral. She says Alaska Airlines fired her.
You're fired!
Another young person doesn't get the job. Now, if you follow me, you know from time to time I run deep background checks for Fortune 500 companies, some Fortune 100, some other larger companies.
Yeah, and this technology is getting stronger too, by the way. It's gotten to the point with this facial recognition stuff where they could damn near count the hairs on your hand. And it's not only companies doing it. Because it's become a little bit more affordable, there are guys that are getting background checks on their wives or fiancés before they marry them. So this stuff, you could argue that it's invasive if you want to, but at the end of the day, the technology is there, and people are using it more and more than ever.
I ran another one today, and I mean, you know, the very first video I ever posted, it got almost 2 million views, 1.7 million views, I don't know how many it was, where a woman didn't get a job because of a video that she had posted online years earlier. Now the new thing is young people aren't getting their jobs because of videos that are coming up that are pretty recent. And I just wanted to come on here and just elaborate on the fact that everything you do online lasts forever.
Yep. Every
time you're in public, chances are there's a video camera facing toward you somewhere at some time.
Yep.
So this woman, another woman, interesting that most of the time it's a young woman.
Yeah, well, it's not actually surprising that most of the time it's young women because women post more on social media than men. So it actually kind of makes sense that it's usually women that get caught up with stuff like this. They post more than men.
It was up for a job at a really large company, and they asked me to do the final deep background check on her, which is a facial recognition, the voice recognition, all the crazy stuff that I do, all the crazy AI and technology stuff that I do. But this video came back, and in this video, she's protesting, you know, free Palestine.
Yep.
And she's saying some pretty crazy stuff about Jewish people.
Uh-oh.
And some Jewish...
You can't do that. You can't do that. They making speech laws currently. Ain't that wild, you guys? Look, I'm not here to get into the Palestine-Israel debacle. I'm just not. I don't know enough about it. But what I do know, right, is that America's supposed to be the land of the free, right? And it's supposed to be freedom of speech all day, right? Now, if you're doing a call to action that's violent, I get it. That's off the table. That's off the table. However, you should be able to say your thoughts, right? And they are, I'm telling y'all, man, just keep looking. It's coming down the pipes, man. These speech laws, if they ain't popping off already, isn't it crazy that it's okay right now, currently, to criticize our country, America, to protest it, to do whatever? It's okay. You can actually do that. but they're making speech laws where you're not allowed to criticize other countries that we're allied with. Now, if you ain't telling me there's something kind of, the hell's that smell? Something's kind of fishy. And this is someone who's mad neutral, yo. When it comes to that topic specifically, I'm mad neutral. I'm like, that looks crazy. That was kind of crazy. But I just thought, when I start seeing this censorship and it coming from the highest of powers, being like, nope, shut that down. You're not allowed to say that. That's this. It's getting crazy for all the free speechers out there. Don't tell me you're a free speecher and you okay with that now. Okay, you was okay. Don't say it. Don't say it to me. Don't say it to. All right, let's see what he got to say now.
People are there counter protesting, and she's saying some pretty bad stuff to them. And this was an upper management position. I mean, she's I'm not gonna tell you how old she is, but she's not a kid. She's in her late 20s, and this was going to be cool. This was probably $160,000 all in with benefits, everything.
And that's part of the issue with the radicalization of people being political now, especially in 2025. There are a lot of people, and this is on both sides, that think that they can do whatever they want and is justified because what they believe is good in their opinion. So the bad things that they do, they feel like they shouldn't be judged for because they're doing them to people who are bad people. And that's just not how the world works. You're not judged based on what you believe. You're judged on how you behave oftentimes in the world, especially when it comes to getting a job.
Yo, he dropped facts there. And it is on both sides, man. It's funny when I watch the argument of BLM and J6, right? I get it too, like with the J6 stuff, the infiltration of like intelligence agencies and, certain things happening. However, you're a grown ass person. If you kind of know, like there were moments where there's just like, that's, not acceptable behavior. Just as an adult taking accountability, you have to admit that there are some things that happened in J6 that wasn't acceptable behavior from an adult who's supposed to be doing certain things. Now, some people got led, and I get the nuance, right? But it's just interesting because these are the extremes that we're talking about. Talking about the rioters and the BLM stuff in 2020, and they're talking about the people who decided to riot that weren't federal agents at J6. There's extremes on both sides. If you can't see that, it's unfortunate, but there are, and it's about your behavior. And I do understand. Anyways, that's a whole nother. There's some territory that I won't get into on YouTube because YouTube is notorious for suppressing certain things and being funky about this, that, and the other. I'll go into more depth on like Rumble, but I don't be on that platform like that. I do appreciate it for being able to speak more freely. But yeah, anyways, that's my shtick, and I'm sticking to it.
I looked her up. I saw that she was posting about it. She actually posted about this job and about how excited she was about to get this job and how she was in the final running. And she kind of took her social media people through this. But I turned that video in today, and she's not going to get that job.
Yep, cooked.
And as someone who grew up with social media and grew up with the internet and grew up with these video phones, these video cameras, how could she do this to herself? If she wants something from someone who the owners of the company happen to be Jewish, by the way, which I can't even.
Oh my God. Get the bruh, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's insane, you guys. And oh man, that's just crazy. And see, this is the problem too. Like with the rhetoric that's being spread currently, it generalizes a whole people, the Jewish people, right? I think you should be able to criticize and speak your piece, have a different opinion of what's going on in the Middle East, Palestine, Israel. I believe in that fairly, and you should be able to be free to speak it. But this generalization and this blanket statement of all Jewish people being this, that, the other, that's where I'm like, bro, y'all got to calm down, man. That's just wild, bro. That's wild. And of course, and I this was the showstopper because I'm like, look at his face. He's laughing because it's like, yeah, this company is owned by the people you're protesting against. Which, I'm gonna try to be fair here. I think, because I don't know, but I think even bosses at a certain level, I don't know, actually. I don't know. What I was about to say is they might have still hired her if she wouldn't have crossed the line, right? Maybe she was at the protest speaking her piece, and maybe these people were fair and just be like, hey, man, that's her opinion. She could still work for us. You know, she's a really talented person in this department, blah, blah, blah. However, he's alluding to her saying some foul, crossing that line. And that's the thing, man. People get too emotional, and she just wrecked her personal, you know what? Anyways, man, it's wild. I be tripping out because I know so many cool Jewish people. I know some cool cats who are like in high positions, and they work with everyone. They got their together. And so, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are throwing people under the bus for a situation that's happening. I don't know, man. I could be tripping. Y'all let me know in the comments, but this is wild. Of course. People be taking L's, bro.
Make that shit up if I tried.
You might as well drive yourself to the unemployment line. And it's happening because, and he's saying, like, why would she do it? But it's happening because everybody thinks that they're a social media influencer, and they don't realize the inherent risk that comes with even posting on social media.
Yeah,
people have to understand that social media is a weapon. It's weaponized against people at this point. Not only can you be judged for what you post, and you will be judged for what you post.
Hold up. What's up? Are you at the door? Oh. All right, we getting a surprise during this one. Dang, man, we getting into a serious convo. Oh my gosh, you made it finally! Woo!
You could drink the juice, and then at the end you could drink the gummy berries. The gum.
Hey, you guys, my daughter made me gummy berry juice. Say hello.
Mommy helped.
Hey.
Hi.
Hola. All right, let me take it. Let me see if it's good or not.
You like it?
Woohoo! Did you taste it?
Yes.
You can taste the gummies in it a little bit. It's so good. Dang, Jana. All right, man. Now I got a gang of stuff to drink while I work. Thank you so much. I love you, boo-boo. Good girl. Thank you so much. That's so great.
You're welcome.
I'll see you in a little bit. We're going to go do some fun stuff today, okay?
Okay.
All right, love you. Mwah.
Remember when you said you're going to surprise me and make strawberry lemonade?
Yeah? You still want me to do that?
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. I'll make you some strawberry lemonade, baby. All right, that's my sweet little one. And when I watch these videos, that's why I be speaking the way I speak. Now, what he's saying right here actually is making me a little concerned, because sometimes I'll just be in the moment of speaking my mind freely. And it's interesting because from afar, I don't even know how that's affecting me. You know, like I've probably lost some deals, you know. That's actually kind of wild. But I don't want to watch what I say because I feel like I'm pretty level-headed. I just have different, you know what I mean? I don't be going, I will never say, like, go do this, go, no matter how angry I get. No matter how, I just won't go out and say that. And sometimes I'll think something crazy, but I'll keep it to myself and calm myself and then get to the answer. You know what I mean? But, damn, they're saying some real stuff here because you get placed in a box. Just like me just saying some of the stuff I've said on this channel of things I think, I'm sure there's people that aren't working with me that don't want to talk with me, which is wild. So there's a part of me that's like, I should just stick to tap dancing and watching comedy reactions. But I actually enjoy these conversations. So who knows?
But oftentimes it keeps people up late at night because they scrolling too much. You got a lack of sleep. And they want to take as much time from you as possible with these social media apps. And everybody think that they're a social media influencer and that they shouldn't be judged for the things that they post, or they won't be judged for the things that they post. And it's just not true. That's why I tell people, be careful about what you're posting. Not only on Facebook, but especially on Instagram. Because some people think that they can dress raunchy and then get taken seriously at a professional job. And oftentimes that's not how it works. You're not going to get paid $170,000 a year while you twerking online on your Instagram. You damn near giving the information away. He ain't got to do a background check.
But you're always being recorded.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a crowd of people or protesting and you're screaming and yelling, or any of that. You're always being recorded, and I can find you. It doesn't matter if the video is erased. It doesn't matter if somebody else posts the video. It doesn't matter if somebody in Timbuktu posts the video. I will find it. Facial recognition, 146 different places on your face.
Wow.
It is 99.999% accurate. It counts the hairs in your eyebrows. It counts the hairs in a square centimeter on your head. It counts the distance between your eyes, the distance here between your eyes.
Wow.
Your ears, how your ears line up with one another. It is scary stuff, and we will find you. You can even cover your face. It's voice recognition also. And then you put that together with different elements like me in this room, in my office. You could put this together and you could figure out where I am. You could figure out who I am.
Yeah, this technology is actually not even really surprising to me. Just recently, and I didn't even know.
That's how they're doxing people. That's how they're doxing people they hate and don't like.
This was a thing. But just recently, I was with somebody in Gen Z, and we was watching an MMA match, and they found whoever was in the match attractive, and it was somebody I didn't know who it was. And they did a whole background check on Google. I didn't even know you could do that. I must be an old goat. Maybe I'm out of the loop already. I'm only 29. Maybe I'm out of the loop, though. I didn't even know you could do that. You could take a picture of somebody. You could screenshot a picture of them, put it into Google, and Google will pull up their information for you to see.
I just found that out the other day. I was trying to figure out this comedian that I reacted to because the original poster took down their channel. And I was like, yo, how do I find out who this comedian is so I can find out more of his work? And sure enough, I put it in Google Lens, but the picture I had wasn't good enough because it was just a screenshot from a video. But they do. I found out that I think you just got to put, hey, ask ChatGPT what can do it. It'll send you a link, and then you could just do it. Upload pictures, and it'll be like, this is da-da-da-da-da. It's wild. That's how dudes be figuring out that females be posting fake stuff on Instagram. So, like, they'll take the pictures from Instagram, put it in these apps, and they'll find out, oh, this chick is just posting a picture from Google of a Louis Vuitton bag, and then being like, I'm so happy he got me this. Like, it's a fake. Dude, the internet is so fake, it's actually kind of scary sometimes.
And these are normal people using this technology. So, of course, these companies are going to use this technology.
With this facial recognition, voice recognition, and everything. It's crazy. You guys have got to stop doing this. You're destroying your careers. You may be destroying your lives because, again, men are running deep background checks on women before they ask them to marry them because they've become so much cheaper than they used to be.
Yeah.
They used to cost $2,500. Now they cost $1,000 or less. It depends on what level you want to go to. So all I'm saying to you, and this is all I'm going to say, is if you want something from someone else, if there's ever going to be a moment in your life where you're going to want something from someone else, stop posting shit on the internet. Stop getting involved in this shit that's going to make you less desirable as an employee or less desirable as a spouse.
Yeah.
So there you have it. This is a 5-minute rant, public service announcement, whatever you want to call it. Sometime you're going to want something and you're not going to get it because of the way you acted. And when I was a kid, it wouldn't matter because nobody had it on video. Mm-hmm. Everyone has you on video.
Yeah.
Everyone has everything you do on video.
And I remember I was watching an interview of somebody in the CIA.
I didn't expect to watch this whole video. Like, typically these clips are just shorter and then back to back. So my bad, bro, man, because I don't like taking all your content. I like to leave something for the people. So I'm going to stop here. But what I will say is this is actually concerning, but I'm just going to keep it a buck and take accountability. During 2020, I spoke out against the way they handled the pandemic, a bunch of different things, and I lost a lot of opportunities because of that. Sometimes I look back and wonder, should I have even done that? Then I even made music to be like, F y'all, F what you talking about, freedom of speech, and I went ham. So you get thrown, like, you have to, like, take accountability. Like, I look back and I'm like, well, is that the best thing for my music career and the best thing for my whatever I am on YouTube? I don't know. And it's scary when you think of it in this regard because, I know I lost deals, I lost friends because the thing was I went against the narrative of the pandemic. I totally went against the narrative of the pandemic and stood on my ground and laurels. I lost concerts, I lost touring. That's when I pretty much also stopped touring. One, because I wanted to be around my kids more, but also because they were just demanding that you get this medical treatment that I wasn't willing to get for 2020. And I lost a lot of different things. People looked at me in a different way. And I know I've been kind of shunned from my industry. That's just the truth. Sometimes I think back and it kind of hurts, you know? But I kept on YouTube, and now YouTube's kind of a thing for me. But it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm struggling with this one now because I think about all the things I said in that time. And you know, nobody's perfect. I ain't never done no super, super crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Nothing like that, man. Nothing like Shorty. But, you know, just remember your actions have consequences, and you will have to take accountability for it. If you can look in the mirror and take accountability for what you've done, then you're going to be all right. So that's wild, though, man. It's crazy, like the technology that he's talking about. That's insane. Anyways, I'm going to tap out of this one. Y'all get the picture, man. I didn't expect this heat in this video. I was just going to do the twerk part. This turned into heat rock.
City boy, city boy.